Hey Pokemon fans, I hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you are. We're jumping into a match I actually recorded the other day. I briefly showed some clips of this footage of this match in a video I made yesterday, giving my thoughts about one of the cards that's getting banned in the upcoming Pokemon 2018-2019 season, Hexmaniac. This match right here against Trevenant, a very popular card. Trevenant, if you don't know, he's an item luck kind of deck strategy sort of thing. It was this match that made me. Let me first say this. First off, I upload new Pokemon videos to YouTube every single day on this channel. I have now for over 200 days straight, and then recently I started bringing low-key, laid-back gameplay videos about a week ago. This match, though, this made me give me mixed feelings about Hexmaniac getting banned, and you're going to see why there in a second. So Hexmaniac locks abilities, which is really a really great counter against Trevenant. At first, I thought, I was like, yeah, Hexmaniac getting banned, that gives a lot of room for other decks to breathe, maybe a new strategy to be implemented. It also gives some decks, one deck in particular, the deck I'm playing against, it gives them a lot of chances just to come up with some really hard counters. So you're going to see this here in a second. But I'm going to let the match kind of get underway first a little bit, because knowing that I'm already playing against this deck, I'm just trying to think about how am I going to get draw support. That is literally my biggest thing. So I need to get my Zorks out there. And I don't know, did I play Sudowoodo? I don't remember. But basically at this point, I don't know, I'm already kind of seeing a couple things I might have done differently too. I don't know if I bring out all the pups. No, okay, so that's one thing I would have done right there off the bat. I should have looked through my deck and tried to find the Sudowoodo, maybe it'd stop one guy from him trying to build up his deck a little bit. That one card, Sudowoodo, being able to prevent your opponent from playing a full bench, that changes everything, because I've kind of forgot about Silent Lab until he played it this match. Silent Lab blocks all basic abilities, but I guess I would have not made any difference then for Sudowoodo then. But then maybe at the very least, what I should have done, there's a couple things I should have done. If I knew he was going to evolve, I should have played that Ultra Ball when I had a chance. My thing is with Trevenant is that even though Wally is getting banned, that was a great card to top deck, even though Wally is getting banned, that really doesn't change too many things, I feel like. Give or take, Trevenant will have slower startups and you can't turn 1 or 2 into anything, but even by the time your second or third turn rolls around, if you're not using Wally, you got Ultra Balls, you got his attack lets him evolve. You got Evolution Sodas, people will try to start using Evolution Sodas if they want to get more. Trevenant's just stacked on their bench. So yeah, that was a big concern I have. So at this point, I'm not going to have Tapu Lele. His ability is locked right now, so I go ahead and start discarding him, and I'm just trying to figure out something to do. And like I said, I'm already kind of seeing some different strategies I might have tried to implement here, but I had one more draw support, but I couldn't play anything else. And at this point, like, I kind of went against my rule. Like, again, I'm really careful when attaching double colors energy and things like that, because I think he plays an Enhanced Hammer. And like I said, the biggest thing with Trevenant that people have in the format right now is that we have Zork. Actually, I think that is the biggest advantage we have against Zork. Like I said right there, not much you can do there. And like I said, even though the biggest thing is we have Zork, so right there I have draw support to draw 6 more cards, and I can't use any of those item cards at any point too. It would have been great if, there are a couple things I'm thinking about that could be pretty cool, ways to counteract against this deck. Because as I'm thinking about some new cards I got printed, there's who is it? I think it's Liz and Lisa. I think it's a support card that lets you switch out, so that's not an item card. That could be another card that could be used. There he is with Wally right there. Evolving it again, something that will be gone in the coming format, but still, like I said, at this point, not much is kind of happening in this match. I end most of my turns without doing a single thing, because at this point, I don't want to run out of cards in my deck, so I just try to kind of let time pass. Maybe I could have gone for another energy card, but at that point too, I'm just kind of waiting for a break to either get a Guzma, get something, wait for him to put Pokemon out on his bench, because there's just not a lot I can do. There really isn't, and I think in this situation, I think I could have gone for more draw support. Looking back at this match, I think I should have kept trying to go for some more cards in my deck. I should have tried to go for ultimately I should have really tried to gone gone for my other Skyfield, even though I can't play Field Blower, and I still could discard his Stadium card. So I should have tried to go for that method as well. But my biggest point with this match, you're gonna see we're getting closer to it, where Hexmaniac just kind of comes in and saves the day, and like I said, there's not a lot of counters for it. But as I'm thinking more and more about some of the cards that even got printed in Celestial Storm, there might be some good ways to even combat this deck. But let's take a break here for a second. You know, the match is going to keep going, but if you made it to this point in the video, I just want to say thank you so much for watching this. I've mentioned this at each video, but for the first person who reaches this video at this point of the video, comment down below Trevenant. Comment down Trevenant down in the comment below and kind of give us a timestamp of where you watch this, and I will send you a code personally for the online trading card game. No one has yet to do that. Like I said, I don't expect people to even watch 20-minute gameplay videos of some guy playing Pokemon unless it's like live or anything. Like I said, this is more just for me to get my thoughts out there in the meta, just a little way for me to share extra content too, in case if it ever does catch on or anything either. But it's really interesting to go back and watch your gameplay matches, because you learn a lot about your style of playing, things you would have done differently, and just maybe little tweaks here and there you would have done. Because what I should have done, I should have taken advantage of the fact that I still had the biggest advantage I had here was the fact I had Zorg, and I don't know why I didn't take advantage of that sooner. I should have I should have just gone for it and tried to get that Skyfield. So that's going to kind of be my strategy if I'm ever in this kind of predicament again, because I should be knocking out his guys right now. Letting the turns pass like this just isn't a good thing. Like I said, I was trying to do it just to kind of stall for time, not to run out of cards, because that happens when you're playing this kind of deck. Because I wanted that Exeggutor to get knocked out. That's what I wanted to happen. But at the same time, too, I do understand my line of reasoning as well. But the one thing that I kind of forgot about, so in every Trevenant day, you're going to come across, they're going to have Espeon EX. I forget what exact set Espeon EX was out of, but Espeon EX de-evolves each of your Pokemon into their lowest evolution. So, like Zorg, if he's got 60, he ends up knocking out all of my Zorgs in one Fatal Blow. Which he's planning for that. He's planning just a couple turns down the road. There's a couple other cards I want to try to see if I can implement in here, Acerola, things like that. And I should have been a little bit more aggressive in my attacking power, but I still think Trevenant though could get a boost in the upcoming format. So at this point now, I'm trying to do the math with my cards. Yeah, but the thing is, I was thinking about that too. So even with each of those turns passed, had I pulled 6 cards for every turn in 6, 12, 18, 21, I would have been towards the bottom barrel of my deck anyways. So I do understand my line of reasoning. And like I said, this is where Hexmaniac starts coming in to save the day. This is the first time where I thought there was a chance that I might be able to turn around and stuff. But Trevenant, yeah, biggest thing that Trevenant is, like, as everyone has at least one, unless you're using some kind of, there's probably a small, I would say there's a small 5% of decks that don't use Zorg, and I would probably put Trevenant in one of those decks, just because you don't really have to worry about trying to get him evolved and stuff. But maybe he will slow down if Wally isn't a thing. That could really shake things up. So we'll see. I played this computer search. I discard. What do I end up discarding? I don't even remember. This match was a couple days ago now. But like I said, I was just really happy with how long I held out in this match. It's in these longer. People don't realize how long some of these Pokemon matches go on, or if you play out of regional events and stuff, you're going to be playing Pokemon all day, and it can get tiring. So it's really good to kind of get in the habit of playing longer matches. And these matches are the event matches. I have found, I think other people would agree with this too, that the event matches, even online, are a lot tougher than the ones you just do in the normal verse matches, just the ones where they pair you up with any random person. Definitely the cards and the people in the event matches, the decks are kind of, I'd say a little more a higher tier of competitive decks, but Yeah, there's just a lot of fun things going on right now. I'm really happy with where my YouTube channel is right now. I'm happy with, I'm gonna definitely be traveling to a lot of regional events and stuff. And this is kind of where the match, I would say, ends. I don't even know. I hold on there for a while. I don't remember what I bring in after that. I'm just checking to look to see how long this match goes on for. I could cut to a little bit, but I'll go ahead and let it run for the last 10 minutes still. Let's see. So other things, I'm really happy with where my channel is. So opening Pokemon booster packs every day. My line of reasoning behind daily booster packs, at least, it's actually been a lot cheaper than even doing like, I mean, I see videos and I understand like why people would want to do videos like booster pack openings. I try to do bigger ones, but especially when I was starting out this channel, I was trying to figure out what's the most cost-effective way. What would be the most cost-effective way that I could make Pokemon YouTube videos? And I was thinking about that, and then I was like, booster packs would be fun. And then I'm like, well, what if I want to try to do one daily? And I was thinking that's gonna get expensive really fast, because I just see I see starting on YouTube channels where they do entire booster box openings, and like not that it's about the views or anything, but like maybe 5 to 10 people will watch them. And they've used an entire booster box, and that's between like 80 and $100. So my goal was I try to do booster pack openings, just really high quality booster pack openings, make them as good as they can be. And that was kind of the idea with that, and they've turned out really well. Actually, I'm happy. I'm very happy with that. Like I said, there's back to the match. Like I said, I go back and forth between my thoughts of this match. I really just had a lot of opportunities open up here. There was things I should have thought about. I had my abilities back, so he switches out. I guess at this point, he opens up some possibilities for me. I should have thought about this. I lose all of those. I guess there wasn't anyone else. Wait a sec, I could have used... There was a couple things I could have done here. So I'd lose all my Zoroarks in one shot, which was... I kind of walked right into this. I should have remembered this when I had the chance to. Because the thing is, even at this point, I don't remember if I shuffle them back in there. But at this point, I have my abilities turned back on. I should have thought about something. There is one thing I could have done in this match. I don't know, I can't remember if my Mew and Mewtwo were in my discard pile or not. Because even, I guess it would be pretty tough to get a knockout, but it's only 1 cent, and I get the Mewtwo. So 2040, 60. Let me hold on. I'm doing the math with a double colors energy and a choice band. That's 50. Yeah, that's only 50. It wouldn't be a knockout on that Espeon, but it would have done a lot of damage. So definitely something to think about. Maybe I could throw in an Acerola. Maybe I could throw in a Max Potion. Just something that would have kept Zorua and those guys alive. It was good that I got one back when I did. But at this point, I thought the match was over at this point. But I decided I was going to try to figure out, like I said, you know, when those things happen, you know, figure out ways to like come back in with a bat swing. Because when there's a will, there's a way. Maybe you won't win the match, but maybe you might. You don't know that. It's very possible to make a comeback. If you watch any of the competitive matches and stuff, those are roller coasters. And again, why'd I only do 2? Again, something else. Like I said, you find mistakes. I highly recommend, if you ever watch your matches. You realize little mistakes you did here and there, and go to ones in person too. Because like I said, I could have thrown down a Sudowoodo there. That would have been perfect. That would have, like I said, I could have been a little bit more destructive. I could have thrown down a Sudowoodo. I think I throw down Hex Maniac anyways, but I don't know why. There was just so many more things I could have done here. Yeah, even with that, let me see. It was only 170. How could I have got that Mew? No, I would have wanted Mew out there. I need to find, if I can find a Pokemon that had, let me see, 20, 40, no, I did wrong. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 140. I could have done a 140 to that Espeon. Even with Mewtwo, I mean, give or take, there's a couple things. I would have had to get a choice band. I would have had to get a double colors energy. But that's not impossible. Like, I might have wanted to consider playing, maybe just getting more draw support with Colress, maybe using Battle Compressor, thin out my deck a little bit. I really enjoyed looking back and watching at some of my videos, and if people are considering to just like really step up their Pokemon playing, or if they play online, definitely do this. This really helps just like getting to kind of reflect back on things. And there's that Mew right there that I was looking for. Yeah, I really should have thought about this. Another thing I should have... At this point, I think the match just about wraps up, but... I might play Tapu Lele, I might not, I don't remember. Like I said, there's a lot of things I could have done differently. I should have just gone for, when I had all my Zoroark stacked out there with weakness, I should have just stacked things up in my favor. I think that's what I go for. I don't know why Colress. I could have just used Cynthia. Like I said, at this point, maybe like it's perfectly normal too to get like frustrated with the matches and stuff. Because you know, if you're competitive in any way, it's not too different from other things. Like I said, I bank out getting that Skyfield and puzzle time, which isn't really helpful at this moment. But I think I do end up playing that Skyfield, and I do have my abilities back. Like I said, there's just ways I could have counteract this deck. But Hex Maniac did come through in this match. Those couple turns earlier, just like almost creating some opportunities for me to be able to win. And why would I discard Mew? What was I thinking? I guess I had the double due to puzzle times in there, but I don't have my items right now anyways. Like I said, you see these things, and you don't know what you were like doing sometimes. Because I'm gonna be able to knock out one more Trevenant, and that's I kind of saw where this match was going, and then they were gonna use D evolution again to kind of knock me out. But maybe I should, you know, like I said, I couldn't really do a lot. Maybe it's time to throw in another Guzma. Maybe it's time to throw in, look at some of the cards from Celestial Storm. But we'll really see, because I know in my deck alone, I'm gonna have 6 slots available come September 1st to put in here, and I do already know a couple of cards. I'm gonna put in. I already know I'm gonna put in Steven. I'm gonna put in Steven. I want to put in a Macargo and Slugma, just because that is an absolute from Celestial Storm. Those 3 I want to put in there. Maybe I will put in like Liz or something too. There was another thing I'm gonna put in. I only have 3 Exeggcutes in here. I'm gonna throw in another Exeggcute and just kind of go from there. There's ways I could have, yeah, there's definitely ways I could have approached this match completely differently, but that's how it goes. That's how it goes in the Pokemon trading card game. You figure things out, you figure out what works, what doesn't work, and the more matches you play, the more you learn about your deck and your style of playing. But like I said, one thing you'll see here, I think I actually do stick on till then, and then again here, finally I draw that Hex Maniac, which is why I'm hesitant about it getting banned. But I think, you know, even looking back at this match now too, I do think it's a good thing that it's getting banned. So even with things like Trevenant getting around, he's getting a hit with Wally getting banned. Really just having some time to reflect on that. I finally get the puzzle, a float stone, so I can knock him out. But I already know at this point there's not a whole lot I can do. I can go ahead and try to get one more prize card. And I think I know what I do. I think I go for a Skyfield, this is all really good stuff. This is all very practical line of reasoning. I go for a Skyfield. I don't remember what else would I go for, because I already have that double colors energy. I should have gone for Mew. That's what I should have gone for. That's or computer search something. I don't know. Mew is what I would have gone for. Oh, Hex Maniac. That makes actually good sense. I throw him out and I attach that double colors energy. I know at this point it's not going to make too much of a difference. But I'll go ahead and start wrapping up this video right now, fellow trainers. Thank you for watching this. If you made it this point in the video, like I said, anyone who comments on this or hears me say this, like I said, just mention down in the comments below. If you want a code for the online trading card game, let me know, and provide email, Instagram, Twitter, some way that I can privately message you the code, and that'll be a little way for me saying thank you for listening to me yap about 20 minutes and making it this part of the video. So yeah, that's all I really got to say about this. Like I said, you're gonna see the ending of this match in just a second. I upload new Pokemon Pokemon videos to, and I upload new Pokemon videos to YouTube every single day. I have for over 200 days straight, and I'm just really excited with a lot of other things that are coming up in the Pokemon community. Fellow trainers, I will see you tomorrow as always.